I used to be impressed by money, cars, trips. Now I pay attention to something completely different. How are you doing today? Welcome back to the Engineering Basketball channel. I am your host, Alexander Akabogu, a degreed engineer and computer scientist, a former college basketball player, as well as a high school basketball, middle school basketball coach and skills trainer. Today we're talking about the flash, the money, the cars, the trips. That stuff used to really impress me. You know, it really used to really impress me, like, how are they doing this? Until I realized how they got there. A lot of people out here don't look at freedom the same way that I look at freedom. Some people, freedom looks like spring break. Some people's freedom looks like, PTO. To me, freedom is time. Time is freedom, not just your spending power, not your ability, not how much you make and what trips you can buy, if you can afford to go to Japan, if you can afford to go on a business flight, if you can afford to eat at this Ruth's Chris place. That's not, to me, is not freedom. Freedom to me is time. I have time. I can do what I want to do, and I make enough that I can afford my time back, buy my time back. A lot lately too, when I see people, especially when I'm getting to my big age, right? I'm early 30s, but in a year and a half, I'm mid 30s, right? I'm mid 30s in a year and a half. So I started paying attention more to stress levels, not just income. What really impresses me most is somebody who has a nice vehicle but doesn't stress about it. And I'm not talking about ignorance, right? Some people who just don't even understand the building is on fire. But I'm talking about, it impresses me more that some people can spend and not be stressed. Little caveat story. I got not caveat story. What's the terminology I'm looking for? A one-off story. The term will come to me. Anecdote. An anecdotal story. I got a buddy who makes probably $130,000 a year, with bonuses maybe like 140, 45. Living in Florida, right? And I talk about this guy a lot. This is my guy, by the way. It's my guy. Living in Florida where there's no, I think it's state tax. I don't remember. Or maybe no income tax. I'm not sure. But that boy's paycheck to paycheck, and he knows it. His savings account is, teetering above and beyond $500. The dude is in his, mid to late 30s. Has 3 kids and has no savings account. Married man. That's stress. He must work. He must. I value people who build systems, not just people who spend well, right? I understand that you spend all the time. I understand that you can buy this or buy that. But when you build systems in a way where now spending is part of your system, that to me is most impressive, and that's what I'm searching for. So I'll end with this. Anyone can spend money, but not everyone builds a life they actually control. Over and out. Think about liking, subscribing, leave your comments down. Let me know what you think.